What's going on, everybody? This is Extra Gravy. You can call me Diarrhea because I run shit. Call me Swiffer, the sweeper, because I stay dusting that ass. Got you a domination ground war game. This is on the other account that I have. It was one of the first gameplays I got, so it was earlier on when the game kind of first came out. Go 100 kills, 11 deaths. I think most of my deaths were from killing myself with my own bombing runs. This is only second half of the game. When we switch sides, this map obviously switched to the other portion of the map. When we switch to the other side, I do a little bit of work. It's pretty awesome. But anyway, all in all, I thought it was a pretty good game. That's what it's all about, right? You know, being entertaining. So I thought the game was pretty entertaining to watch. So here it is. But I'm not going to talk much about the game. Kind of just wing it. I'm going to talk about two things. I'm going to say a funny story. If you are real sensitive about fucking, I don't know, I guess race issues, it's not really a race issue, but get sensitive about dumb shit, then don't fucking watch, because you're just gonna cry about shit. But you know, that's just my little disclaimer. I don't care. And I'll say something about people that irritate me to death, which I'll start with. When I work, people, you know, they get in their mindset, they think they know what's wrong with I work on heating and air conditioning equipment. They think they get in their mind, they think that they know what's wrong with it. So they sit there and tell you, well, this is what's wrong, blah, blah, blah. I'm the trained professional. This is what I do for a living. Been doing it for almost 8 years now. You know, and I'm thinking in the back of my mind, I just wish this chick would shut the hell up. I had the customer today. Actually, tonight I had the customer, which she was, I worked in her house a year ago, and she did the same thing, which pissed me off, and I remembered exactly who the hell she was when I pulled up to the house. But, she's sitting there watching over me. She's like, I don't know if you're doing it right, blah, blah, blah. And I tell her what's wrong. She's like, no, that can't be wrong. They just replaced this part. And it's like, well, it's definitely wrong. I don't know what to tell you. She's like, I don't know. She's like, let me talk to my husband. I was like, well, he don't know what the fuck he's doing, so what the fuck does it matter? So, all in all, don't be that asshole that think you know everything about it. Because if she knew about it, then she would have fixed it herself. Let me do my job and just sit back and, you know, try not to be rude, but shut the fuck up. Like, you don't know what you're doing, or else you'd have fixed it. Let me do my job, and you sit back, and I'll tell you how much you owe me when I'm done. So, just don't be that person. Yeah, don't be that guy, or that woman. The next thing, I'm just going to say a funny story. I think 2 summers ago, my buddy, we had like a beer Olympics thing. Pretty much get a bunch of people. We had like 25 people. You get a bunch of people together and you play like all kind of different drinking games, see who wins the most games, blah blah blah, mostly for fun. Some people get too competitive, but that's another story. Mostly for fun. And what we would do, we would pick a country. So every team, it was a team of 3, every team would pick a country that they wanted to be. Obviously all the popular countries got picked, like Germany, America, you know, Scotland, all that stuff, Ireland, all that good stuff, all the drinking countries, whatever. So we didn't know what to pick. It was me and 2 of my buddies. One of them was being a black fellow. We were on a team together. So the black fellow on our team, he had decided that he wanted to be the country Niger. It's a country in Africa. It's spelled like that word that people hate a lot, and this is why I said don't be butthurt, because it has nothing to do with that. But it's spelled N-I-G-E-R, not 2 G's. He wanted to be Niger. Kind of ridiculous for us, you know, because he was the only black fellow on our team. But I was like, whatever, it would be kind of funny, because there was going to be some other black people there. No big deal. So we went along with it. You know, everybody, you know, nobody knew what country we were being. You know, we had to tell the guy who was running it all or setting it all up. And, you know, nobody obviously picked that. So it would have been pretty funny, I guess, when we come. So we had to wear something that, like, represented our country. So the guy, you know, the black guy on our team ordered 3 t-shirts that said, like you get them t-shirts in New York that say, I heart New York. It said, I heart Niger. I don't even know if I'm saying the country right, but it said, I heart Niger on the shirt. So I'm like, what the hell? I was like, this is crazy. But I was like, whatever. And, you know, he's the one that did it. So we get the shirts in, blah, blah, blah. It's ridiculous. It's funny as hell. So we end up going to the, you know, the day comes. And, you know, it's like 2 o'clock when it started or whatever. He's not there. We call him. He's sick. He doesn't show up. So now, it's me and another white guy. wearing these shirts. We look absolutely fucking ridiculous. And the other black guys that are there are probably looking at these two white guys, pale as a motherfucker at that, looking at these two white guys like, what the fuck are these motherfuckers doing? But I thought it was a pretty funny story. I hope you didn't get butthurt. Whatever, it's not a big deal. But I hope you liked this video. If you didn't, click the thumbs down button. If you did, you know what to do. Peace.